Hi everyone, it's Friday, Margarita Friday. You don't have to do the Cabbage Patch, but sometimes it makes Margarita Fridays super fun, so do the Cabbage Patch, just do it. I am going to make 2 margaritas today. I had a request. My friend Lee has a birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. And by the way, my dearest friend Heather had a birthday yesterday, and I made her a little sangria to go. So I brought it over to her house and dropped it. So you can always bring people little pictures of things if you're out and about. I'm going to make for Lee, she requested a watermelon margarita. So I got a little baby watermelon and chunked it up. We're going to need a blender for it. You blend a watermelon margarita. And we're going to make it tasty because I thought I'd add some stuff. So I found these are Good Pops, and they are watermelon agave. So we're going to throw that in there too. It's going to be bomb, killer watermelon margarita. And for the love of my life who is here, he loves grapefruit. And so I'm going to do a grapefruit margarita for him. And I'm going to drink the watermelon one and tell you how it is. And that's going to be our Friday margarita fiesta. So here we go. So let's start. I'm going to start with the grapefruit because it's super easy. Let's talk about rimmin. These are sugar. Watermelon should have sugar. You can do salt on anything you like, but sugar rims are really good for watermelon. And I'm going to do sugar on the grapefruit one too, just because they're pretty and why not? We all need a little sweet. So this will be our sugar rimmed 2 tall glasses. You can do pint glasses, you can do margarita glasses, you can do cactus glasses, you can do wine glasses. I don't care what glass you do. Let's do some margaritas. Start with your tequila, silver tequila. I'm going to use the same size glass that I'm making, and I'm going to make it in here, pour it into there. We're actually going to, I'll fill it with ice now too, just so we're ready for everything here. I finished my first week of work from home today, so I'm feeling stoked and like I need a drink because that's not easy, guys. I don't know, some of you who work from home all the time, props. And for those of you who work from home part-time, like that's probably the way to do it. It feels like something that would be really nice to have as an option, but then you kind of like the, going into your office. I miss that too. So this week was an adjustment, but I think we all handled it like professional adults like we are. And now we're going to drink like professional adults like we are. So tequila, nice, big, bold shot, right? 1, 2, 3. That's a nice, big, bold shot. I counted 3, but is it really a 3 count? No, that's about 2 shots. So we're making a margarita with flavor. You make the margarita the same way. You just add the flavor. You don't change things. Like you keep the, if I can find it here, the triple sec is next. So you got tequila, triple sec. 1, 2, 3. Smooths it out. And then to that we add the margarita mix is what I'm going to use on this one because it's nice and light. You can do sweet and sour if you prefer. That's a beautiful little margarita that it's really heavy on the booze right now. That's because I'm going to add ruby red grapefruit, which is fantastic. I did a ruby red grapefruit white sangria for my friend Heather, and I think it was killer. So I'm starting to feel a lot of grapefruit love right now. So there's the juice. So it's a very pretty color. Isn't that beautiful? We're going to squeeze a little bit of fresh because I like fresh. Just get some of the fresh grapefruit juice in there because we're going to garnish. Left my garnishes across the kitchen. I'll grab those in just a second. See that? Just get some of that nice fresh squeezed juice as always. Gives a special texture to your drink, I think. There we go. So that is nice and full. Since we have ice in here, it's actually going to give you extra. I want to stir the tequila in, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to actually grab my garnish. So I'll be right back. Okay, garnish for my drinks. And just going to mix that in really quick. Okay, we're going to pour into our glass. Hopefully it fits. I really think we're going to have excess, and that's okay. Yeah, so that's like half and half right there. Not too shabby. A lovely drink. And that's a nice, beautiful color. So ruby red gives you that really pretty, that's a beautiful pink, isn't it? Regular grapefruit juice won't be as sweet. You could do salt on that one. And it would be, of course, a much lighter color. So that one is done. I'm going to garnish it with a twist from the grapefruit peel, just because it's cute. Twist, twist, twist. These are much, grapefruit skin is much flimsier than an orange, so, and a lemon and a lime. So it twists, but it kind of doesn't hold it. That on top. There. Okay. So next we're doing the watermelon. Watermelon is a blended margarita because you got this pulpy fruit that you're going to use. Anytime you use fruit in a margarita, you're going to muddle it or you're going to blend it. You want it to be nice and pureed so that it mixes in with everything. So let's add this to our blender. I can get that off. Oops. There we go. This was one of those little tiny baby melons. They're super cute. You know, you get a big big watermelon and do like half of it or whatever. Just fit it in your blender. It'll be good. In the blender, we are going to add our ingredients. So it's going to be like a big old smoothie. So we'll go with tequila, of course. That was basically a shot and a half. Triple sec, same thing you do always. Margarita mix. I don't know why I shake things. It probably doesn't need it shaken, but I do. Probably fill like half the blender with margarita mix. That's going to make probably 2 margaritas in there, so you may want to add more tequila because you'll have a weak margarita if you make 2 with 1 shot. Just add a little bit more. So that has a bunch of the melon in it. To this, because I want it sweet, and watermelon is sweet but not that sweet, I'm going to add a little bit of simple syrup, just a little splash. Simple syrup is great because you really can just throw it into any drink and it sweetens it right away. It's really nice to use on all kinds of different drinks. I'm just going to take one of these popsicles. What I was thinking of doing was dropping it in the drink, right, and just leaving it there, which I like the idea, so I'm going to do that. But let's take another one and just crush it up into the blender. Take the stick out, in case. Just kind of crush it up in there. It'll give it a little extra something. A little little something. Oh, that's really frozen. There we go. Okay, so we have pretty much a watermelon margarita ready to go. So I'm gonna froth that up. Hold on. Let me get my cap that just fell on the floor. Okay, I think we are ready. All right, I'm gonna crush it up a little, okay? No ice in there, by the way. You can put ice in if you want it frozen, which is not a bad idea. Frozen watermelon margarita is probably the best, better than strawberry, I think. But I'm not doing a frozen right now. I'm just gonna kind of make a nice pureed version. So do what you want. I'm just gonna do the blending without ice right now. Here we go. Oh, hang on. Hope if I actually lock that in, wouldn't it? Just had a little minor technical difficulty there, so I had to fix my blender. But it's all good now. So I'm going to blend this mess of watermelon here. So we're going to blend it, crush it up really good. Again, no ice. So here we go. Don't skimp on the blending. You want it really like pureed, really foamy. That's looking really good. I think we'll pour it. Let me do a few more pulses really quick. I'm going to say we're good. So yeah, if we have ice in there, it's going to be a frozen. This is not a frozen. I've got my popsicle in there. I am going to throw some cubes into my glass. I already told you, but this is sugar roomed again for watermelon. All this stuff is going to kind of melt down into the bottom of the glass. If you have a pint glass, you won't have that problem there. The bottleneck. Okay, so let me pour it and see how we're looking here. That looks pretty as well. So you get a little popsicle treat in your watermelon margarita on this one. And if you, as you can see, there's a ton left. So it's good to put, if you're going to blend a full pitcher, you know, put a lot of tequila in there so that you can taste it. And I'll do my little watermelon topper there. So this is the watermelon. Let's see. Oh, that's good. All right. Tastes really fresh. Lee had mentioned she made one and all the pulp fell to the bottom. That is true with when you're using real fruits, it's going to settle. But that's why I said, like, just use a blender, really puree it up, and it should stay. I mean, that's not going to settle, I don't think, during the time you drink it. If you take, you know, an hour to drink that, then yeah, it might settle a little. So drink it up. So there's my two lovely margaritas for Margarita Friday. And for my last trick, I'm going to make a shot because I want a shot tonight because it's been a long week. It's 5, happy hour kind of thing. So with shots, it's always good in a shaker. You can make several for friends, that kind of thing where I showed you the little lineup, which is always fun. This is just one shot. And it's called the Windex. I don't know if you guys remember the Windex shot. It's one of those silly shots you can order for your 21st birthday. It starts with vodka. So I'm going to go 1, 2, a little glug more. Since it is a shot you're taking, the things you put into the shaker they should all equal a shot. They shouldn't be a shot each. If you do a shot each, then you're making several, which is fine. Blue curacao, because Windex, right? So do a little tiny bit to where it looks like the glass cleaner. And to make this taste better, we use sweet and sour. Sweet and sour is in a lot of shots, so it's always good to have on hand. I'm going to do a little dash because I don't want to mess up the color. You can also use Sprite, be a popper. Okay, so that's looking good. We want to shake it. Crack it. I got this little taste tester from my old home. Cape Cod beer. Cheers to you guys. That's a really great little beer place if you're around there. That, my friends, is a shot called the Windex. And if you ingest it, just like any other household cleaner, will not cure anything. It's just for fun. So here's to a hell of a week, guys. Hell of a week. Don't drink household cleaner products, please, or any other form of weirdness. Oh, it's tasty. All right, you guys have a great weekend up ahead, and I'll see you soon.